This is your brand and here is your brand updates. But first, the headlines. The Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) rolls out new restrictions on POS operators to restore integrity, accountability and stability. Dangote Cement begins full operations in Cote D'Ivoire. Gateway Airport takes off. Ogun joins Nigeria's aviation map. Wakanow expands into entertainment with acquisition of Nairabox. And now, the major updates. The Central Bank of Nigeria has introduced new restrictions for point-of-sales operators, aiming to strengthen integrity and accountability in the agent banking sector. According to the revised guidelines for agent banking operations issued on October 6, 2025, individuals or businesses with bad loans, poor credit history, or compromised bank verification numbers will no longer qualify as POS agents. The CBN says credit details will now be verified through licensed credit bureaus to prevent defaulters from re-entering the system under new identities. Also, anyone convicted of financial crimes or listed for fraud is automatically disqualified. This marks one of the toughest regulatory reforms since agent banking began in 2013. Dangote Cement has officially commenced full operations in Cote d'Ivoire with the opening of its new cement plant in Atingwe, about 30 kilometers from Abidjan. The project, built on 50 hectares, has a production capacity of 3 million tons per year, making Cote d'Ivoire the 11th African country to host a Dangote cement facility. Managing Director Serge Bota described the plant as a symbol of confidence in the nation's future, noting that it will produce world-class cement locally at competitive prices. The facility is expected to create over 1,000 direct and indirect jobs, supporting local professionals, contractors, and small businesses. Founder Aliko Dangote said the expansion reflects the company's belief in Africa's potential, adding that the continent is full of opportunities and must tell a story of innovation and growth. The new plant is projected to reduce cement imports and position Cote d'Ivoire as a regional production hub within West Africa. Africa's leading travel technology company, Wakanow Group, has officially acquired Nairabox, a fast-growing Nigerian digital platform for entertainment and lifestyle. The strategic move marks Wakanow's expansion beyond travel into events and leisure, reinforcing its commitment to innovation and customer experience. As part of the acquisition, Toby Andero has been appointed head of business for Nairabox, bringing extensive experience in experiential marketing and brand strategy. Wakanow says integrating Nairabox into its ecosystem will create a unified platform that connects travel, entertainment, and lifestyle. In the statement released by Heavyweight PR agency, the group CEO of Wakanow, Bayo Adedeji, described the acquisition as a way to deliver richer and deeper experiences that blend how customers travel, live, and engage with culture. Gateway International Airport in Ikperu, Ogun State, has officially begun commercial flight operations, marking a major milestone in the state's aviation development. The first commercial flight landed on the 7th of October despite the raining weather, signaling the start of regular passenger services from the newly built state-owned airport. Former Ogun State House of Assembly Majority Leader Tolu Bankole, he praised Governor Dapo Abiodun for his visionary leadership, describing the Gateway Airport as a model of modern aviation infrastructure with the country's longest runway and advanced navigation systems. Bankole said the new facility will open doors for investment, tourism, and job creation, positioning Ogun State as a rising aviation and industrial hub. Moniepoint Microfinance Bank is set to launch the second edition of its Informal Economy Report on October 17, 2025 at the Abuja Continental Hotel. The report reveals that 42% of Nigeria's informal sector operators lack enough savings to survive beyond 1 month without income, highlighting the vulnerability of millions of small businesses. Supported by the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment and SMEDAN, the report provides data-driven insights to help policymakers and financial institutions strengthen and formalize the informal sector. The Managing Director, Babatunde Olofin, said the study offers critical findings that can guide government and industry actions towards a more inclusive economy. The launch event will attract top government officials, regulators, industry leaders, and development partners, featuring keynote speeches, panel discussions, and presentations of the report's key findings. Nigerbev Limited, producers of best spirits in Nigeria, has unveiled a new packaging design for its flagship best portfolio. The refreshing look covers all 7 variants, including Best Cream, Whiskey, London Dry Gin, Vodka, Inferno, Whiskey VIP, and Chocolate Vodka, featuring redesigned labels, caps, and cartons while maintaining the brand's signature bottle shapes. The Managing Director, Dr. Obinna Ike, said the new packaging reflects Nigerbev's commitment to innovation and stronger consumer connection, marking a new phase in the brand's engagement strategy. The Group Managing Director, David Salmon of Westside Distillers and Vintners, Nigerbev's parent company, added that the relaunch sets the stage for expansion across West and Central Africa. The unveiling event brought together distributors, influencers, and partners for a showcase of the new design, brand evolution, and product tastings, celebrating the refreshed best identity. Knorr celebrated Nigerian culture in grand style on October 10, 2025, with the theme Fuji Reignited. It was a night of food, music, and art held at the Sphere in Lagos, featuring Adekunle Gold and Victor Ekameno. The event marked the launch of Adekunle Gold's new album, Fuji, with Knorr serving meals inspired by his music and cultural roots. Adekunle Gold thrilled fans with performances of songs like Don Corleone, Coco Money, and Many People, alongside classics such as Ogaranya and Pick Up. He described the collaboration as deeply personal, recalling childhood memories of Knorr chicken cubes that inspired his lyrics, Odubi Knorr Chicken. Artist Victor also unveiled a special artwork inspired by the Fuji album and Knorr's rich Nigerian heritage, celebrating how food, art, and sound preserves culture. The Fuji Reignited event reinforced Knorr's legacy as more than a chicken staple. It's a brand woven into Nigeria's homes, stories, and traditions. Podfest Naija 2025 unites Nigeria storytellers in a celebration of voices and innovation. Nigeria's first ever podcast and storytelling festival, Podfest Naija, a festival of stories, made its landmark debut on October 10, 2025 in Lagos, drawing over 1,500 creators, brands, and policymakers. Curated by the Movement Studio in partnership with Eventful, the festival celebrated storytelling, innovations, and collaboration across industries. Minister of Art, Culture and Creative Economy, Minister Hannatu Musa Musawa, in her keynote hailed podcasting as a powerful tool to amplify Nigerian creativity and youth engagement. Curator of Podfest Naija and CEO of 83 Resources, the movement agency, Tosin Adefeko, said the festival was created to unite storytellers and drive collaboration across Nigeria's growing podcast community. She explained that Podfest Naija was born from the need to connect creators working in isolation and to celebrate diverse voices, adding that the podcast ecosystem is here to stay and will continue to shape the future of storytelling. The event featured over 40 storytellers, brand activations, live recordings, and the unveiling of the next big podcaster, won by Pearly Hearts. And that's it on your brand's update. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share.